Hello everybody, today I'm gonna talk to you about a topic I actually wanted to talk about for quite a long time. Basically, I'm gonna show you what I think is the best team for Garden Ops, both the zombie and plant side, and that's basically it. Enjoy. Hello. First I'm gonna talk about the first, like, the musts. If you actually want to succeed, as the best team in Garden Ops, you need a sunflower because if you don't have a sunflower, you just kind of die. Sunflower is such a good healer; she's literally a must. If you don't have a sunflower, you die, as I just said. So you need a sunflower in your team for it to be the best Garden Ops team. Sunflower can also destroy bosses with the solar beam, with the sun is a deadly laser thing. That's why Sunflower is one of the best choices for Garden Ops. Next on my list is Pea Shooter, because Pea Shooter is kind of just quite simple. The reason why I picked him, I just picked Pea Shooter because he deals a lot of damage. He has a lot of range. Well, not really range, but like splash damage. Again, really good for dealing with groups of zombies. Pea Gatling can destroy the hell out of bosses because of its incredibly OP damage output. It also has a lot of abilities that have a lot of splash damage, like Chili Bean Bomb, that all of the mini zombies go towards to try and eat it. So it can also be great as a distraction and such. Then we also just have like things like the hypers. Not really that useful. It can be useful if your tower's getting attacked and you're really far. You can use it as speed. You can also use it to just have better damage, because it also makes your firing speed better. So yeah, that's why Pea Shooter is a good choice. Then we have Oak. I'm saying Oak and not Acorn because, well, the only reason why you would pick Acorn is to buff your Oak, but the Oak doesn't really need buffing that much. So yeah, Oak is just basically Pea Shooter but very slow. He has a lot of splash damage. He deals a lot of damage with critical hits. He's generally just a pretty good character. He can use his right ability to get rid of some zombies. He can also use Sap Trap to jump if you have that upgrade. And he also has some splash damage, not as much as Pea Shooter, but he does have a lot. He can also be used to tank hits and such, so he's a really good choice in my opinion. Then we have last but not least is probably anything, literally anything. Chomper, not really anything, but the best choices are Chomper, Snapdragon, just because they have a lot of health and they can also deal a lot of damage to a lot of zombies at once. After Chomper, we also have Rose. Rose isn't really that good, but you can't debuff the zombie boss, so it just gets obliterated because of the. You can also go to fight zombies, but that isn't really that useful in this mode. It just kind of makes their hitbox smaller, because like they're already dealing very little damage to you, so there's really no reason to use it. So yeah, that's the reason why Rose is okay, but not that good. But the main choices are Chomper and Snapdragon. I guess sometimes you can pick Mushroom, the Mushroom. I don't even Nightcap. Yeah, that Mushroom. Yeah. But she has way too little health and such. But yeah, so that's basically the perfect plant team. I'm gonna talk about the zombies now. Okay, so the perfect zombie team consists of obviously Scientist, because he's a healer and he's also has the Vapor upgrade. The Vapor upgrade is just kind of like really good because it can damage a lot of plants at once. So that's why Scientist is a good choice. Though he is obviously not as good of a healer as Sunflower, but what he loses on healing, he uses that in just plain damage. So yeah. Then we have the next zombie I recommend using is how do you call engineer, mainly because of the turret of the I don't even know what the hell its name is, but the turret, because it gives you infinite ammo and it buffs you in general. It's just a pretty good tool. Also, he also has the thing that makes you faster, but that's not really that useful. He can also stun enemies, but that's only really useful if there's a jumper that got bugged in the floor for absolutely no reason. That has happened so much freaking times. I do not know why the hell that happens, but that it happens so much and it's so annoying. Anyway, and there's also some how do you call it? Oh yeah, we have All-Star, just because he's really good at defending. That's just kinda it. He also has the shield, which can be helpful to protect his teammates, and he's an absolute killing machine when he's with a turret. Then we have, for example, then for the last zombie, that's just kind of hard because there's not really any specific zombie that you should use apart from, I don't know, another scientist, another All-Star, or another energy. Or you can just use how do you call it? Electric Slide, because the damage output to various enemies is pretty good. But I recommend just using another All-Star or Electric Slide. Those are your two main choices. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice time and see you tomorrow. What the hell did I say tomorrow? I'm not uploading a video tomorrow anyway. See ya.